When people research the cost of moving to the Netherlands through their own BV, the number they get stuck on is the DGA salary. 5,688 euros per month. That's the IND salary threshold for the HSM permit for someone aged 30 and above. It looks like a significant expense. It's not an expense, it's your compensation. That money goes into your pocket. The actual costs, the money that leaves your financial situation permanently, are in a different set of line items. And most people either don't know them or underestimate them. Today I'm going to separate the two categories clearly. What's a real cost and what's your own money going into your own account? And then I will give you the numbers for every line. I run a company called Beyond. We handle Netherlands immigration and company formation together because the two are linked. One of the consistent things we see is that people come to us either significantly overestimating or significantly underestimating what this process costs. Usually because one number, the DGA salary, has thrown off the whole picture. Two categories. Everything in the BV plus HSM process fits into one of two buckets. Bucket 1, real costs. Money you spend to establish and maintain the legal structure, obtain the permit and keep the company compliant. This money goes to third parties, notary, government, accountant, advisor. Bucket 2, DGA salary, the monthly amount your BV pays you as director. This money goes from your company account to your personal account. It's not a cost to you. It's you paying yourself. The IND requires it above a threshold, but above that threshold, it's your money. Most people look at the DGA salary requirement and add to their cost of moving to the Netherlands calculation. That is the framing mistake. Your DGA salary is income, not expenditure. Let's go through the real costs. One-time setup costs. These are the costs you pay once to get the structure in place. BV incorporation, notary fee for the company, deed, articles of association and KVK registration, 500 to 1,500 euros. Simple single director BV. Toward the lower end. Key registration, KVK registration, approximately 80 euros. IND recognized sponsor application. This is the fee to register your BV as an approved employer of highly skilled migrants. Currently 2,539 euro for companies with fewer than 50 employees. Important, this fee is going to 5,080 euros in 2026. IND HSM residence permit application 405 euros, going to 423 euro in 2026. RVO accountant financial plan preparation for the recognized sponsor application 800 euro to 2,000 euros. The RVO assesses your BV's financial forecast as part of the recognized sponsor process. This is the accountant scope for that specific document. Legal and immigration advisor 1,500 euros to 3,500 euros. This covers the recognized sponsor application guidance and the HSM permit application. Scope and cost vary by provider. Total one-time setup costs 5,800 to 9,500 euro using current government fee rates. If you're working on a 2026 timeline, the IND sponsor fee alone increases by 2,541. Add that to the range, your one-time costs are 8,341 to 12,041. Monthly operational costs. Once the BV is operational, you have ongoing monthly costs. These are the real monthly costs, not including the DGA salary. Payroll administration, processing your own monthly salary through the BV, 40 to 150 euros per month. Bookkeeping and VAT, monthly bookkeeping, quarterly VAT return preparation, 150 euro to 350 euro per month. Annual accounts amortized. The annual accounts preparation costs spread across 12 months, 85 euro to 210 euro per month. Registered address. If you're not operating from your own Dutch address, 50 euro to 150 euro per month. Monthly operational costs, excluding DGA salary, 325 euro to 860 euro per month. This is the structural overhead of keeping a Dutch BV compliant. The DGA salary, two thresholds. Now the DGA salary, this is where the two buckets matter most. There are two separate thresholds for the DGA salary set by two different government bodies for two different purposes. The IND threshold, the immigration requirement for the HSM permit, 5,688 euros per month for age 30 and above in 2025. This is what you need to earn to qualify for and maintain your HSM residence permit. If your DGA salary falls below this, the IND can revoke your permit. De Belastingdienst threshold, the tax authority's minimum, the gebruikelijke loan requirement in 2025 is 56,000 per year or approximately 4,667 per month. This is the minimum salary the Dutch tax authority requires for DGA to pay themselves to avoid penalties. The gap between these two numbers is 1,021 euro per month, 12,252 per year. The mistake setting your DGA salary to the tax minimum, 4,667 per month, because it appears to be the lower number and therefore the cheaper option. but the tax minimum is below the IND immigration threshold. Setting your salary at the tax minimum puts your HSM permit at risk of revocation. The correct number is the IND threshold, $5,688 per month. That's what you pay yourself. It goes into your personal account and it keeps both your immigration status and your tax compliance intact. There is a dedicated video on exactly these two thresholds and why mixing them up ends careers. I will link it below. One more note, from 2026 the Belastingdienst minimum rises to 58,000 euros per year. And from 2026 the IND requires bank statements, not just pay slips, to verify the salary is actually being paid. Plan for that documentation shift. What does the complete monthly picture look like? Monthly operational costs, 325 euros to 860 euros. DGA salary IND compliant, 5,688 euros per month. Total monthly burn from the BV approximately 6,000 euros to 655 euros per month. Of that, 5,688 euros is your salary, your own money paid to yourself. The rest, 325 to 860 euros, the operational overhead of the BV structure. That is the correct way to read the monthly numbers. Not this costs 6,500 euros a month, but this costs 325 euro to 860 euro a month, and I pay myself 5,688. 3 changes landing in 2026 that affect the numbers. IND recognized sponsor fee, 2,539 today, going to 5,080. If your BV formation and recognized sponsor application happen in 2026, budget for the higher number. HSM permit fee, 405 euro going to 423 euro, minor but not noted. DGA, gebruikelijk loon minimum, 56,000 going to 58,000 euros. Your personal tax minimum rises. The IND immigration threshold has its own update schedule, track both. Bank statement requirements, from 2026 the IND requires bank statements to verify DGA salary payment. Pay slips alone are no longer sufficient. If you're already operating as a DGA, make sure you're maintaining the documentation trail the IND will need. What the economics say about who this is for. One honest conclusion from these numbers: one-time setup, 5,800 to 9,500 euros, monthly operational, 325 euro to 860 euro excluding your own salary. If you're looking at these numbers and they feel disproportionate to your earning level, that's important information. The BV plus HSM pathway is built for business owners who are earning enough that the structure costs are a small fraction of their income. The wrong ICP for this route, someone whose revenue doesn't comfortably cover the DGA salary requirement plus operational costs plus personal living expenses in the Netherlands. For those people, the numbers signal that this isn't the right moment, not necessarily the wrong country. The right ICP, someone whose revenue from their existing business or clear pipeline makes the 5,688 euro per month DGA threshold comfortable, and for whom the structure costs are simply the operational overhead of a proper Dutch company. 2 numbers to take with you. One-time setup, 5,800 euros to 9,500 euros, 2025 fees. Monthly real costs excluding salary, 325 euros to 860 euros. Your DGA salary, 5,688 euros per month minimum for IND compliance goes to you. If you want both processes mapped out in detail, what the HSM application requires document by document, and what setting up a Dutch company actually involves step by step, I put together 2 checklists. The HSM application checklist and the company formation checklist, both are in the description. And if you want to see how Beyond structures this as an engagement, one number, everything included, there is a video on exactly that. Link in the description. Subscribe for weekly content on Netherlands immigration and business setup for non-EU entrepreneurs.